Pseudonymonic here, back once again with another episode of The Tea Drinker, and in this episode we're looking at Golden Sale Chinese tea. I got this from the New Loon Moon supermarket in Gerrard Street in Soho, but it should be available from any good Asian supermarket, and also available from Amazon. I'll put some links down below. Let's have a look at Golden Sale. As you can see, got 6 lovely looking caddies. It says their finest tea of China, and it's got a little stamp here that says gold medal by the International Tea Convention 2005. So that's something that sort of looks favourably upon this variety of tea. We've got 6 varieties. We've got Oolong Tea, Jasmine Tea, Loose Black Tea, Pu'er Tea, Green Tea, and Lychee Black Tea. So that's a sort of fruit blend tea. So we're going to open this up. We're going to bag it up, and we're going to add the water and have a first look at these teas. I'm going to be using a new tea filter bags. I got these on Amazon. They're cotton drawstring bags. I got them 400 for $8.99. I'll give you the details down below as well. They're quite convenient, they're quite permeable with the water as well, and best of all, because they're cotton, they are biodegradable. So let's set up for our first look. Okay, so we've made up the bags and we've added the water and we've let them brew for a couple of minutes, and I'm getting some nice earthy scents from the teas. Nothing so far that I can sort of pinpoint individually, but maybe with the taste test it will be able to differentiate them a little more. Let's have a look at the colours. First of all, we have the Pu'er Tea, which is a nice deep dark chocolatey colour. Looking forward to tasting that. Next we have the Green Tea, which is a sort of dark orangey dusty colour, very dark yellow orange, slightly brown, green around the edges colour. Looking forward to tasting that. Usually with green teas they have a sort of brothy, sort of meadowy taste. I hope this sort of lives up to that standard. Next we have the Oolong Tea. Now I thought Oolong Tea would be a bit darker, but it's sort of come out a sort of orangey brown colour, sort of dusty sunset colour. Very, very nice looking. And also the Jasmine Tea is somewhat darker than I thought. Usually Jasmine's teas I've experienced in the past are more sort of a green tint in colour. This is more sort of, again, dusty orange, slightly very light brown, honey coloured. And I can actually now smell a floral aroma coming from this, very synonymous with Jasmine Tea. I'm looking forward to tasting that. Hopefully it won't be too perfumed, because that can be a letdown with certain flavoured teas I've experienced in the past. We have here the Lychee Black Tea. Can't really smell anything at the moment. Hoping that's going to have a nice fruity taste. Lovely dark mahogany colour, sort of reddish brown, sort of dark honey colour. Nice sort of translucency about that. And last of all, I made a mistake. I thought it was loose black tea, but it's actually rose black tea. So hopefully there'll be a lovely floral aroma, hopefully not too floral, too soapy coming from that. I'm looking forward to tasting that, to see how it compares with the jasmine taste. So we've had our first look, now let's get on to our taste test. Okay, let's kick things off with the Oolong Tea. See that? You can see it? Lovely, sort of deep earthy scent, this sort of woody, sort of leaf mould scent to this as well. Quite sort of autumny. Let's have a sip. It's quite nutty. It's like Brazil nuts or walnuts. There's quite a nutty taste to this. Not something I've experienced before. Definitely a nutty sort of taste to this. Sort of a walnut taste. Even though it's just tea, it does have that sort of very heavy walnut taste to it. It's quite lovely actually. I certainly wasn't expecting that. Very strange. Next we have the green tea. Always a favourite of mine. Here we have that beautiful grassy, meadowy, oniony, brothy type aroma. Oh, lovely. That wonderful spring onion broth, meadowy taste. Cut grass, very strong, quite a bitter aftertaste. This is something you'd want to wake you up in the morning and keep you going through the day. You can definitely taste the green in this green tea. Next we have the oolong. Again, sort of meadowy aroma to it. Slightly more smoky, I'd say, in aroma. Not quite the sort of smokiness you'd expect with a Lapsang Souchong, but definitely a hint of smokiness there. It has a smokiness, and it also has a sort of almost coffee sort of taste to it, like strong black coffee. But as a tea. Also has, whereas the green tea is like fresh grass, this is almost like a burnt grass quality. Again, strong, good bitterness. I think this would be quite a sustaining brew. It's quite punchy. And it's smooth as well. Despite having a slight aftertaste, it goes down quite smoothly. Very, very nice. Next we have our Jasmine Tea, favourite of mine among Chinese tea varieties. Lovely floral aroma, beautiful sweet jasmine aroma. Let's give it a taste. Quite strong actually. Ooh. It's quite a strong tea taste. It's not a very floral taste. The floral is more subtle to the green taste. Oof. It's quite bitter. It doesn't have the sort of sweetness you'd expect of a jasmine tea. That's quite strong. That is quite a strong jasmine tea. Like I said, the floral taste is actually sort of more subtle like this. It does give way to the actual tea taste, which is quite strong, a little bitter. Not sure if I'd have this accompanying my a Chinese meal. It's more something you drink like I said, in the morning, sort of very sustaining, sort of kick you out of bed type brew, which is unusual for a jasmine tea, I'll admit that. Now we're going on to the flavoured black teas, and we're going to start with the lychee black tea. Beautiful, sweet, fruity scent. You can really smell the lychee in this. I'm not the biggest fan of lychee. It's not a taste thing with me, it's kind of a texture thing. Lychees look like little spiky eyeballs. It can be a bit off-putting, but they do have such a delicious taste to them. So the fruity taste is actually quite subtle, but the black tea itself is quite smooth. There's a slight bitterness on the aftertaste, but on the whole it's smooth. It's not overly soapy. It's quite delicious. It's something you'd probably have with a dessert, but maybe something that was quite sweet as dessert, because it is quite a sort of dark, bitter tea taste, but it has that hint of lychee with it. And last of all, we have the rose black tea. Again, like the jasmine, a floral scented tea. The aroma is actually quite subtle. It's floral, but it's not overwhelmingly so. Same with the taste. It's not overwhelmingly floral, but there is a hint there. Nice sort of blend between the floral rose aroma and the black tea. A little more of the rose aroma coming through with each subsequent sip, but still nice balance between the tea and the floral. So that was Golden Sale tea. Quite a good selection of teas there. I was quite surprised by the pu'er. Wasn't expecting it to be such a sort of nutty taste, and the green tea, standard sort of vegetal taste. A little disappointed with the jasmine tea. Thought it was a bit strong on the sort of tea side of it, but the sort of floral aroma was very good with it. With the sort of flavoured teas, nice blend between the aromas and the tea. Just sorry that the lychee could have been a bit more fruity. I was looking forward to that. But on the whole, Golden Sale, quite good variety if you're in the market for a Chinese tea sort of variety pack, you know. Have a look at them, and they have a gold standard, they have a gold award. They do uphold a good standard of tea. So there we go, Golden Sale, very good assortment of Chinese tea. Okay, thank you for watching this video. As always, my name is Sid Mnemonic, and I will see you again in the next video of The Tea Drinker.